This is the WinWing F-16 EX grip with the Orion 2 base. It's an excellent stick and the Thrustmaster Warthog's worst nightmare. You'll see exactly why over the course of this review. Let's go! First up is the base. WinWing sent me over the products for review with no strings attached, they just asked me to give my opinion. We got the complete package, which means we have a USB cable, stainless steel cams and some suction cups, 2 plastic dampeners, a stick extension, and the base itself, together with a heavy base plate. It's a full metal construction. Next up is the F-16 grip we all know and love from, well, the F-16 and also the A-10. In this case in the extended EX version, which means it comes together with an additional control module. The grip is made of light cast aluminum with a durable black powder coating instead of Thrustmaster's painted heavy zinc alloy. The add-on module is made of plastic. It includes additional controls and the processor for the vibration motors inside the stick. No module, no vibration. It's connected with a supplied cable, 2 screws firmly hold it in place. Mounting the grip on the base is pretty straightforward. Just connect the cable and screw it on. Keep it from loosening up with a set screw. And we're done. Feels responsive and very precise right out of the box. Let's take a closer look at the grip now. You get 3 pushable 4-way heads, a button, and another pushable 4-way head on the side of the grip. On the front, you find a pushable 4-way head and a 2-stage trigger. The EX module comes with an analog mini stick, a pressable 4-way head, and a flip trigger. On the bottom are a pinky button and an analog brake lever. Here's how the switches sound. The base's internals are well engineered and made of stainless steel. The mechanism moves on ball bearings and I can't see anything wrong with the soldering or the cables. The pre-installed dual cams are no center types with mid springs. They are swappable, so if you want stiffer or lighter springs and cams with different characteristics, you need to order the extra cam and spring kit, which also includes the dampeners. These are used to improve centering and reduce bouncing on extended sticks with strong springs or for helicopter control without any springs at all. There also is an additional twist axis kit or the MFSSB modification, which would require a review on its own. In short, it's a force transducer like used in the F-22 and the F-16. Also, all axes used on the grip and base, including the mini sticks and the brake lever, use contactless Hall sensors. Ergonomics of the whole systems are fine and there's almost nothing to complain about. The F-16 grip always has been a very well designed unit. All buttons and heads, including the EX module's flip trigger, are easy to reach and comfortable to operate, even if you have small hands. The only exception is the additional head on the top left. I'm having a hard time reaching it comfortably. If you have smaller hands like I do, you'll also appreciate the adjustable palm rest. After some months of flying and testing, I can confirm that the base is able to trade blows with the VirPil WarBRD base I also own. And it completely demolishes the Thrustmaster variant, which is a known fact by most people of the sim community, but might be news for you if you just started out or you want to upgrade. In the end, there's no reason at all to buy a Warthog anymore nowadays. Right now, as I finish this video, the WinWing F-16 grip plus the Orion 2 base is 20 euros cheaper than the Warthog, which has a feeble plastic ball and cup gimbal and a heavy zinc alloy grip. Also, its buttons and heads use inferior switches in comparison. The Orion 2 gimbal is also capable of handling an extension, which I made use of and mounted it onto my next level racing sim rig. Problem is that if your extension gets too long, the grip's travel range increases to a point that it will touch your legs while maneuvering. I worked around the problem by elevating the base a little bit more, shortening the extension and modifying the stick's response curve. So, here's the bottom line. I give my Happy Heinz award to the Orion 2 for being an awesome product, especially for the price WinWing asks for it. If you use it on desktop mounts or directly on the desk, or for applications requiring moderate extension up to like 14 centimeters, you'll be more than happy with it. The grip itself also gets an Happy Heinz award. It's lightweight, well engineered, nice to touch, and is equipped with high quality switches. As an extra bonus on top, it features the twin shock function, which makes your stick vibrate when you're about to stall out your plane, for example. It only works in DCS at the moment, but WinWing announced to support more titles in the future. Now, what would I improve? I'd be happy to see some kind of spring compressor tool supplied together with a base, to make swapping out springs easier. It also would be nice if the EX module was made of metal instead of plastic. That's not a deal breaker at all, the plastic just feels a little bit off next to the powdered aluminum of the grip. It also would be great if WinWing would hear the pleas for an Orion 2 base with less deflection, like the VirPil CM3. It only has 2 degrees less than the Orion 2, which has 17 degrees, but the longer your extension gets, the more articulated the difference becomes. So a variant of the Orion 2 base with, let's say, 12 or 13 degrees of deflection would surely find its place on the market. If you need a throttle unit to accompany your stick, then watch my reviews here on the channel. I'll also put up a video about different gimbal types and how they work right here once it's done. Thanks for stopping by, fly safe, and see you soon.